What is going on, you guys? Lou back at it again with another video. Now for today's video, we're going to be talking about Carmelo Anthony. What else we got? Marcus Smart on the list, etc. All right, now the first thing I want to talk about, some good news. All right, Dirk Nowitzki will re-sign for another year. All right, this is going to be his 21st season, and he's going to take a little $5 million contract. All right, now I've been the guy in the past to talk about guys who take a pay cut kind of like this and, you know, get paid very low, even though they're such a premium Hall of Famer and they should be getting their due diligence as a Hall of Famer and get paid great amounts of money. I don't mind either way now. You know, growing up, it's like I just kind of look at it differently now. It doesn't matter as much as it did before, but before I was telling myself, like, why is Kobe getting paid so much money for not really having a productive season, you know, necessarily, right? But at the end of the day, these guys have done so much for an organization and made them so much money because of their presence. They should definitely be getting the money that they're getting. So Dirk Nowitzki, in my opinion, now he's underpaid. Obviously, he's done a lot for his organization. He got him a championship for that organization. So, I mean, either way, it doesn't matter. All right, at the end of the day. Now, some good news as a Boston fan. My boy Marcus Smart has re-signed, and we got him to a great deal. All right, and it scares me that we got him to such a great deal because having a crazy GM like a Danny Ainge makes our team so great with trading pieces. All right, we got guys like Gordon Hayward who have great contracts. We're hoping to get Kyrie to a great contract. Marcus Smart has a 4-year, $52 million deal. That's a great contract for him. He deserves his money, all right? And as well, we have a great core that we can have for the long term, which I hope Danny Ainge doesn't trade any of these crazy pieces, because at the end of the day, I really have, you know, fallen in love with the team that I've got now, the team that's constructed to be the championship run, all right? And obviously, I don't know if we're quite there because there's a Golden State, you know, blocking all the stuff that, you know, we want to get to. But at the end of the day, the team is looking really, really great. And I supported the vision that Danny Ainge has created from a while back, from, you know, when we lost all our main guys and we had guys like a Gerald Wallace in the starting lineup. These are crazy times. We had Chris Humphries in the starting lineup, Avery Bradley, and these are also guys like an Avery Bradley that I fell in love on the squad, and basically they got traded away, and I was so upset with Danny Ainge, but I had to believe in the vision. And, you know, even with Isaiah Thomas being our guy, I thought Isaiah Thomas was the guy. Once he got traded, I was devastated, but now I understand, and now I'm like thinking to myself, like, wow, this is crazy. Our team is becoming something, and it's going to be exciting to see what happens with that. Now, Carmelo Anthony, all right, he has been traded to the Atlanta Hawks for Dennis Schroeder, Mike Muscle. Now, I really don't know how to say his name, or at least his last name. I'm sorry about that. So the fact Carmelo Anthony has been traded, all right, and this is, you know, it's not really news because a lot of reports had been coming out about the Hawks making a move. Now, OKC was able to contact Dennis Schroeder and make a whole talk to him and at least convince him about this role of playing behind Russell Westbrook. So this is a really good for OKC because the problem with their squad has been a bench. They've been such a top-heavy squad with having a Paul George, Carmelo Anthony, and Russell Westbrook that their backup core wasn't really there. Now, do I think that this makes them a different team with a Dennis Schroeder? It makes them a little bit better, but I don't think it does enough for them. I like the Nerlens Noel ad. That is such a big ad for OKC. So I'm really excited to see how this goes. Supposedly, Carmelo Anthony is going to be basically a free agent. He's going to get bought out, and he's going to be on the market to go to Houston. That supposedly was supposed to happen. At the end of the day, what's going to happen here is that a lot of people on First Take, the crazy thing about what's happening now with Carmelo, though, is that he's going to go now to another team, all right? And Houston Rockets, if it really works out for him over there, I really hope it does. I've been the guy now, you know, saying crazy things like Carmelo might have a really up year now next year, all right? And that he's not going to have a worse season. Now, I hope this is true. I really do. I hope Carmelo finds his groove. But the way he's been playing currently, I just feel like right now he's getting shown out, all right? And I hope that I hope that he's able to have a comeback season because, you know, Carmelo is a great scorer, and I think he has still that scoring ability to be able to provide for a squad. And I don't know if he wants to be on a championship situation or if that matters at all, because at the end of the day, if he plays on Houston Rockets, they're gonna be competitive, but I just don't know how competitive against a Golden State, of course, still, because I think at the end of the day, Golden State is right now one of the biggest targets. All right, they're gonna be the target that you got to get. The Lakers are still beatable right now, so the Houston Rockets are more or less the second best team in the West. And honestly, if you add a Carmelo Anthony, that would be an extra good scorer. You lost some good defensive pieces through this free agency. You signed some other guys, and I think at the end of the day, you can make a decent run. You never know. Scoring is always going to be the main thing with them, and if you add a Carmelo, that's just another scorer to have. Now, do I think Ryan Anderson has to get traded to a certain degree and hopefully get a piece that you guys didn't think that you guys were going to be able to get to make a game-changing move for your team? That would be nice, all right? But there's a lot of factors going on here because I still haven't heard news about Clint Capella, and that's going to be also a big piece. So I think Houston has some really big troubles currently, and I think they really need to get everything put together, because if they lose one crucial piece to any of this or just don't have enough, it's going to be a lot of waste of a lot of talent right there, because at this point, every team is starting to get better, and if you have breaking points like this, it could really crack what you got going on. So tell me what you guys think down below in the comments, and if you guys enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe for more. I'm out.